about it.
By
but
then
this
you're
is
like
the worst
this.
day we've
Yeah,
ever had before.
that is kind of cool.
That we just weren't getting along.
There's times where you're like, I had one recently. Well, last year, before I got off the apps, where she was really great, and I thought it was going to be awesome, and she showed up, and it was like, hey, I feel like you're my sister. Like there was no connection.
Sometimes it can be
Right,
like that.
and then we just laughed, and we were like, halfway through, she goes, or maybe even 10 minutes in, she's like, there's no connection, is there? And I go, no, there's not. And she goes, hey, well, let's just talk about life. And she was in the same business, so we talked about business and kids and her, I learned a lot. She had an interesting story, history of life. We only, we both bought a drink. It wasn't a big deal, and went home and felt good, had a good night. So I feel like you can end those, if you're just straight direct about it, you can end them without, that's what I've learned, is not drag it out. Because I don't drag it out anymore. Like no energy, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I had the one last year was, I had a woman from Stockton. She lived in Stockton, and she was a school teacher. She is a school teacher, and she said she was going to be in Sacramento. She said, let me meet you in Midtown. I said, oh, meet me at Inc. I like to go there all the time. And I met her outside. I walked up, and again, it was another situation where she didn't look like her pictures, so I was a little confused. It wasn't as bad as Star Wars Lady, but she.
This one was in the age range.
Yeah, it was actually right at the age range, and she had like a very like school teacher like vibe, like job interview, like it was like not me. We were just two different people. So we walk in, we sit down. I'm trying to make it work. And then I like, hey, do you want to get something to drink? And she ordered a Moscow Mule, and I ordered like, I don't know, vodka or something. And she said, she was just like really awkward, and we were talking, and I said, hey, would you like to get an appetizer? And she said, whatever you want, I don't know, I don't care. And I go, okay, well, let's get the nachos. I figured that's kind of a fun thing, nachos.
Okay.
And she began to talk about being a school teacher and having trouble with 5-year-old kids for 20 minutes or so. She kept talking, and then talking about the kids like I had to stop the story when she was talking about one of the kids got up on the school table and just started taking a shit on the table, right?
Okay.
Right? So I said, whoa, I gotta stop your story. I'm officially grossed out. And she's like, well, this is my life. And I go, yeah, but I mean, it's not mine, and I'm not really used to that. And I said, look, let me be honest. Well, actually, before that, I said I kind of stopped her, right? So before I said that,
telling you about her day.
No, she kept going on trying to
her daily struggles.
Yeah, about the kids and stuff.
And you're like, can you please just shut up?
Yeah, well, I go.
Can you please just shut up?
I go. Look, okay, I need to stop you right now. I'm trying to eat my nachos.
Can you please just shut up?
I just can't really do that. And she looked at me, and then right at that time, the waitress walked over, and she kind of knows me because I'm there all the time. And she goes, she looks down and she goes, so how are you doing? Like she was saying, how are you doing to me as a person, not how's the date doing, right?
Okay.
And she goes, how are you doing? And I go, I remember looking up and going, I'm good, because we had this, I knew her a little bit. And she saw the look, and she goes, okay, and walked away. And she goes, well, I guess the date's over, because I saw the way you looked at her, and apparently you don't like me. And I go, whoa. I go, okay.
But you did give the waitress a look, though.
Kind of. Now thinking about it, I did. I kind of gave it away. I was bad. But I should have said this earlier, what I'm about to say. I said, look, this is absolutely true story.
And you've also pulled a Dave faux pas, bringing her to a place you go to all the time.
Fair enough. we just kind of threw it together. Again,
okay.
Now we've already talked, if you go back to episode 1, we talked about that I'm a bad dater. It was episode 2.
Right, true.
Yeah, I'm a bad first dater.
Yeah.
So, the whole thing was a mess. And then I said, look, this is not going to happen. We're just, you're a nice person, but...
You can't be part of the Jason J. Daniel brand.
Yeah, it's there.
You can't be part of the family.
You're not in the family. I said, nothing will happen with this. I just don't feel it. I said, so the date's kind of over. Okay. I said, but feel free to enjoy the nachos with me. I said, feel free to enjoy the nachos.
You're such a gentleman.
And yeah,
You're such a host.
and I said
Phil, you said feel free to enjoy the nachos with me. Wow,
yeah,
dude.
I said I said feel free to enjoy the nachos.
Wow.
And it's been
Wow.
great.
Wow. Oh, wow.
It's true story. And I go, it's been great. I said,
Oh, man.
okay. I said, it's been great. But, you know, your drink's on me. I said, oh, the drink's on me, you know, for coming out. And I said, you know,
drink's on me.
And she goes, she looks at me like she was so angry. And she opened up, she looked, because we were at, it was a booth. So she looks down and she goes to her purse, pulls out like $7, throws it across the table at me, hits me with the money, and she goes, you know what? And then she takes her drink. She goes, you can finish that drink. I'll buy it for you. And then stormed out. And then I was just like, whoa. And then the waitress walked over and she goes,
Man.
doing okay?
Oh, man.
Doing okay? Yeah, so.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if I handled that good.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, but that's the other
No.
dating. I'm just really
I don't think you did.
undateable. So.
Yeah.
So so I think you want to wrap it up. I think that's a couple of good dating stories, all true stories, guys. Currently not a good dater, but who knows? You know, one day may make it work. Thanks for watching. Anything else you want to say before we
No.
sign off to the rest of the world? Thanks for watching, everybody. And it's always tough. It's always tough to end these things. Oh, here it is. There it is. Take care.